sociology and geopolitics seems to be the main topics of your own work, on your own way of making arts. Can you describe a little bit the two projects that you have been presenting today, Dubai and Tokyo? Just give us the generic difference and the guidelines for.
Well, I was invited with the idea of talking about Tokyo, but I also thought that Tokyo needed some sort of updating because in a way Tokyo at the end of the 90s, on the early 2000s, from my point of view was one of the most interesting urban laboratories around the world. At the same time, I was asking myself, what could I show in order to understand how the new forms of development in social and urban strategies have brought to. So my idea was to compare Tokyo of the end of the 90s to Dubai nowadays.
Okay.
And from this point of view, the very transformation was that Tokyo was the city that allowed us to make a step forward from the concept of material city, and Dubai is making the same process of the concept of identity of the communities. What I mean is that the communities nowadays in Dubai seem to live a place without the desire or need of belonging to the place.
Okay. After listening to you about Tokyo, I cannot avoid to make you a question about China, considering the strong relation between China and Japan in terms of new economy emerging and sort of new decadence. Maybe is a strong definition, but there is, I think, there is a relationship between the two, cultural, urbanistic, and economical phenomena. Do you think you're gonna work on that?
Well, recently all my art research has been influenced by the relation between new economy and the geopolitical structure of the world. And what I'm very interested in as a researcher is the idea that the new economy has developed a new kind of ability to make pressure on political systems. In a way, there is a sort of symbiosis in between the economical structure and the capacity to produce a political power. So from this point of view, I think China is really a sort of new model. And what I think is that China in this moment is almost erasing the perception of Japan for the implementation of its new financial, economical, and industrial system. So what I think is that what I would like to work on about China is the capacity of changing the political structure of the world without taking part of any political process in the world, because China is always out of any political decision related to North Africa or even to Far East. So from this point, officially, of course, officially. I mean, I'm talking about the official round table.
No, of course, because in Africa and okay, I understand your answer.
You're going to the point that in Africa, China is almost making the rules for the step forward for the next future.
Absolutely.